have an appointment that were like, maybe a doctor's appointment that were at 9 o'clock in the morning, and that was terrifying to me. The family were doing most of the heavy lifting, if I'm being honest, and keeping me alive. I felt like it was time for me to start doing it myself again. All it really needed is someone who knew what they were talking about to like get involved, and that's obviously when you guys come into it. It's always been, how can we help you? We've changed my sleeping habits, how long I'm going on my phone and what hours I'm going on my phone and little things like that, or what we felt would benefit me. I did a couple of courses. Now I know that I can do things. I'm looking at a thing there that says best version of you. I feel like we're heading to that, you know what I mean? I feel like now I'm approaching problems not from a viewpoint of I can't do it, it's more from a viewpoint of how am I going to do this, like how am I going to approach it. Nothing's impossible. We're a service that are there, so I think that when they see it appear on the high street, even if you just have a wander in, just to see what it's all about, I'm personally going to be bringing people in just to see if it could benefit them, because if it's benefited me like this, I'd love to see someone else get benefited like that and see how their life improves as well. Since I've known it's been there, I just can't wait to see it, if I'm being honest.
So I was referred through to Philippa for sort of like diet and health and that sort of aspect, and before that it was a lot of things I did was either a lot of food in excess, a lot of lack of movement, a lot of stuff that I was doing was just really unhealthy and just generally just not good in the long run. So I had a long-term condition review with a nurse at my GP surgery, got the referral sent through, got contacted by Philippa, who we started off at the very basics of basics, having that constant check-in, having that ability to contact her outside if I do need some general advice or just to check something's right. That just really helped keep me on target, kept me sort of still motivated as well, and just sort of built that sort of rapport as well, so that we had that understanding of each other, and it really did help a lot. I've got a lot more energy, I'm sleeping better, I'm feeling like, even just health-wise, just generally feel okay in myself and happy. CRT has been the most supportive, helpful and resourceful experience I've had, and I would recommend it to absolutely anybody. If all else, just give it a go, ask them for information. They are so lovely, they will explain everything in an easy and friendly way for you to understand, and they will be there with you every step of the way to help you.
I'm from Veterans Allotment, Wakefield District, CIC. Veterans Allotment is a place for people to come, have a chat, have a brew, do a bit of gardening, and a safe space that they don't feel like they're ever being judged, and they can open up and say whatever they want, and they can get how they're feeling off their chest. If it's good, bad, and yeah, it's just that safe space. Especially for Nottingham, in the wider area of Wakefield, Knottingley, they've got a higher amount of people with that are struggling with their mental health, that are struggling financially, and if there's an area there that can support them with both the understanding of what is available for them, what they can do to maybe help themselves with their mental health, their well-being, I think that's very important, especially in an area like we are right now. From Mark, we wouldn't have had the men's group, because Mark brings quite a huge proportion of the referrals up to the allotment. They've helped with buying equipment for the people that are coming up to make it more accessible for them. If we want for Mark, the men's group would not be anywhere near where it was. We wouldn't have the amount of people that come up, we wouldn't have the support in the wider area of people understanding what we are, that we're not just a veterans allotment, we are men's wellbeing, we do more other stuff for the community. People understanding that we're not just veterans, we're here to support the local community and wider.
I struggled a lot with anxiety and depression. I didn't sleep very well, and I was stuck in like a bit of a rut trying to lose weight. It was like a constant thing. Years and years I tried, and I kind of had no knowledge of how to get myself out of that rut until I started having the meetings with Matt. I started initially, the goal was to come here to lose weight, which that's where we've got to. But when I first kind of had a conversation with Matt, and he kind of noticed the fact that I was struggling with anxiety and stress, and I wasn't sleeping very well, he very quickly said, you're not going to be able to lose the weight if we don't focus on these factors first. So it was a lot of going through different ways to manage stress, different tools to help me fall asleep quicker or kind of maintain that sleep. And then once we got that kind of side sorted, we moved more into the diet and exercise, and kind of tailored programs and stuff on how to kind of better improve the habits that I had at the time. Massive changes. I'm sleeping all the time, constantly. Decent sleep all every day. My stress levels are really low, and if they get to a point where it's a bit higher, I know how to manage them better now. I don't have low moods really at all anymore. I'm very well equipped now at managing that, and I've lost 3 stone. So yeah, we're doing really well. Yeah. It's amazing, and it's been really helpful, and can't thank Matt enough, honestly. It's been life-changing, genuinely has. And I'm the 3rd generation of my family who's used CRT. I've used it, my mum has, my grandparents obviously do the exercise classes, so it's great. Really, really impressive.
I was going through a difficult time. I was in a strange place, which I have been for several years, since my divorce, my loss of my business, my loss of my beautiful home, everything virtually. I lost, and many times I was in despair. I met obviously Matt and Philippa. The timing of this was absolutely bang on. It really was. And I've appreciated it ever since, and I love it, enjoy it. I get a real sense of being upbeat during and after when I drive home. I look forward to it, as I have done with Philippa and with others. It's real. I don't do any medication.
My name's Rachel Speak, and this is Ferrybridge Community Centre Association. We run a facility that is to keep everybody in the community locally active and socially active. We run lots of groups, different groups, active groups. We've got a very busy calendar, to be fair, and then we run a lot of support groups as well. Alongside that, we run a food pantry, which is picking up on a bit of a gap in that system, and then we open up on a weekend for parties, which brings a little bit more revenue in to keep the centre afloat. So this building's become the one stop for everything, I think. People get isolated if they're not socialising, and then obviously on the other side of it, when we're supporting people, they're just so appreciative of getting that support locally. To go further afield for it, they won't be able to access it. If CRT hadn't done what they did back then and funded this building, our town now would be without any facility. We wouldn't be open now if it weren't for them as well. They did fund the building at the beginning, but they've also kept me going when it's been tough. I can't praise them enough. It's hard to get support, and out of everybody, they have supported me the most. I feel like they're my little angels in background, and they're watching what I do, and when I really need some help, they're there.